Hello everybody, this is day 10 of my 2003 S-Type project to figure out how the intake manifold is attached to this wiring harness at the back. I decided now to remove this plastic panel surrounding the windshield. Therefore I first have to get rid of the two wiper arms. I planned to do a head-to-head comparison between using this puller I purchased on Amazon and the hammer method highly recommended here on YouTube. But as you may notice, the wiper arm is that closely surrounded by this panel that it's impossible to stick a puller here in between, and I will have to do it old school. With this cap removed now, I'm gonna make the job a little bit easier by applying WD-40 onto this bolt. The next step is to unscrew this nut. A 13mm hex socket is required here. The nut isn't removed, it's just unscrewed as much that its surface mates with the top of the bolt. This 15mm open-ended wrench equals the shaft the wiper arm is mounted on, and a solid piece of metal positioned here will allow me to put leverage onto this arm from underneath, not to damage the plastic cover. I wrapped the metal piece into paper. And now the hammer comes into play. Obviously I wasn't successful. The next method I want to try out is using water pump pliers. I have again wrapped the lower part into paper. And put a socket here on top to apply leverage. As it often happens, the camera was turned off and I succeeded. The wiper arm is loose now and I can take it down. Luckily, there's one wiper left, which allows me to prove that this really works. As you can see, using paper kept the wiper arm free from any marks or even scratches. I will now take out these 8 plastic rivets the panel is attached with here at the front. To release each of these rivets, the button here on top simply has to be pushed towards the inside. Now I'm gonna remove the plastic caps that cover the bolts here underneath the windshield. Originally there have been 7, but 2 are already missing. And finally this panel gets unscrewed, which requires a T20 bit. I'm also going to remove this cross member that's attached with 2 10mm hex bolts on each side and 3 more of these here at the back. I have now gained much better access to the back of the engine and will continue working on the intake next time. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. See you back on my channel. Goodbye.